Thank you. So it's finally battle rap time. So this is when I'm like, yeah, we outside this weekend. Smack volume. It's going down. February, was that 28th?
Yep. It's a Saturday, February 28th. It is going down. You got Tay Rock versus Ill Will, the rematch. A War versus Fines, which I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to understand that's a Midwest classic in the making. So we'll get to that. Rum Nitty versus Mike P. Swamp versus Kid Slade, which I think we can get. We'll talk. I got an interesting take on that. Old Red versus Jack Boy, and again, shout out to our brother Jack Boy Maine, who just pulled up last week for an interview. Make sure y'all go back and tap in with that. And then you got Chef Trez versus Eunice. Soul Bro has a question. He says, "How Hassan came up with Soul Sonic Force? How is he an outsider?" I am not one that said he's an outsider.
Yeah, I was just like how J Mill's an outsider, just how Cassidy can be called as an outsider because they put the bricks to build the culture. Nope. When niggas wasn't getting paid shit, just a flight out. They wasn't around, bro. That's how you can obviously become an outsider. You could have been in the culture in the beginning of blues. Oh yeah, we know you from 1999, bro. And Temp's voice, what have you done in 2026? You know what I'm saying? Update your resume. You know what I'm saying? Make
Definitely all
sure.
about updating the resume. I'm not gonna hold
So you don't know. It don't matter what you did in 1998, bro. We talking about what you did in 2010, 2020, and thus on. But like I said, Smack volume is going down. Ill Will hasn't touched
Oh,
this stage.
come on. How excited are you about this card? What do you feel about this card? Rate this card 1 to 10 for me.
1 to 10. I ain't gonna front. This look like a volume. You said 1 to 10.
Sure.
Everything goes smooth.
No, I mean you can't. This is a prediction show. This ain't a recap show.
Everything goes smooth. I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
I would look. How do you looking at the card? What do you rate it? 1 through 10.
I give it an 8.
Okay. Looking at the card for me, I do think it's a very solid card. I cannot lie to you. I'm not one for the rematches, but Tay Rock and Ill Will, being that it was almost 11 years ago, some shit like that.
Yeah, it was this one. Niggas ain't
like, you know what type of life experiences and what type of battles have happened between the both of them since then. So I do think that battle is interesting. I think there are some battlers on this card that need to win. Like, they're in must-win, back against the wall, must-win battles. I think there's some statement battles in here, and I think it's kind of crazy that Chef Trez is opening this joint. Me personally. When the last time you seen Chef Trez on the opener? That's kind of crazy.
He got last outside 6. Well, no, it was actually Drugs and Justice. He got the call. He said, "Yo, you know what? We'll see what the young boy could do." You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Who was your must-win battlers?
Swamp gotta win.
He gotta win.
He gotta win, bro. And I am a Swamp fan. You know this. Again, I will forever say, you can go back to some of my original blogs. I was saying that Swamp was the #1 battler in the world at a point in time. But we are not about to sit here and act like Swamp don't need to win it. Don't need to win this. We're not about to sit here and also act like Kid Slade ain't what Swamp was when Swamp was at his peak. You know, I'm talking like Summer Madness 12, even like 2 years ago when he was on that run with, I think he finished like second or third. It has not been the same type of performances from Swamp in like a year. Can we admit his last year has been back and forth?
That's right. That's right.
And again, y'all don't want to talk about it. He has a battle coming up with Snake Eyes. And I know y'all niggas hate Snake Eyes, but we are not about to act like Snake Eyes is not a formidable opponent. We are not about to act like Snake Eyes could not beat Swamp. I absolutely believe he's having battles with people like Capo right now, and I love Capo to death. But again, where he's had all the battles he's had all the battles that he says that he wants to take that he on his resume. So everything now is icing on the cake, and maybe that's why we're not getting the same swamp that we've seen in years past. But this is going to be a hungry kid Slade, a kid Slade that know if it wasn't for Tay Rock and that damn paperwork, we know exactly where he was supposed to be, because we're not about to act like Kid Slade was not the what. If Swamp was the original, then you had Easy the block captain, then it was Kid Slade. Like these were the investment superstars into the URL. Into these were the names. These are the two names that you know that the URL ended up having. I think Swamp they had the back because he was just the people's champ. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I think if you were ever had an open, candid conversation with Swamp, he would say that, you know what I'm saying, he earned the push. Like he had to prove the URL to give him the push. You know what I'm saying? But we know good and goddamn well Kid Slade was the one the moment he battled. So I absolutely do think that Swamp needs to. I think he gotta win this one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's two
Hey,
battles.
Cito! Hey, Cito!
It's two
What's good,
battles.
my boy?
There's two battles on this card. Well, three, but I'm gonna say two. That's my battle of the night. That's Swamp and Slade, and that's A Ward and Farms.
I ain't gonna lie. I realistically, 4 out of 6 of these battles could be main events on most cards on other leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Can we admit that? And I even think
three. I'm sleeping on Mike P and Rum Nitty.
I got the top 4. I think you could see Chef Trez and Eunice like main event on like the Riot or some shit. I think that could definitely been a battle like OSBL. That's definitely, you know what I'm saying? That's a type of Jack Boy and O Red. I think it would be a main event on the OSBL, the Riot, Just Business, you know what I'm saying? Platforms like that. But I think Tay Rock and Ill Will could go anywhere. I think A Ward and Fonz could go anywhere. Rum Nitty and Mike P headline anywhere. Swamp and Kid Slade, obviously a headline anywhere. So I think that this is on paper. This card has it. URL. You're not doing pay-per-views no more. You better get it right. You better be talking to these niggas in the background because niggas is ready to cook y'all.
I could see Trez and Eunice being an opener for known. Might not. I know you was talking headline sense, but I can feel like they could be like for known.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Gnome or Summer Madness.
You know what I'm saying? I think
this is what I do think. I think the URL slowing down puts more emphasis on the volume card. I think volume is now. It was already a highly respected, you know what I'm saying, series, obviously, because of the battles that's come from that, from the performances that we've seen. But I would say now, because the URL is really getting back to the old days where they're not putting out battles every month and every week like they were during the caffeine era, this elevates the volume series.
The outside series is kind of like a volume set because they got the headquarters is close quarters, but I mean the matchups on volume do matter. This looks like a volume card. Like I said, some of these battles could end up, can go for a no. Mike P and Rum Nitty could have been a no. You know what I'm saying? A1 could have been like Swamp and Kid, like you know what I'm saying. But for this set, I do want to see what they are going to produce. Like I said, looking at this card, it definitely. I'm saying if everything go right, bro, an 8, bro, an 8. They could boost it to a 10. They could they make it up right. They put the makeup on right, bro. That bitch a 10.
I hear you.
But
We
if
gotta,
they drop the
we
ball,
gotta help him out. We gotta help him out. So if you're on the card, you need to do some more interviews. We got a week left. I think low key.
I need them preparing.
I need to hop. No, fuck that.
No. Let's be real here. I need niggas to be prepared. I don't need no chokes, no stumbles, no nothing. Cause like all these battles could, like I said, they perform well, bro. They can make this card a 10, bro.
Okay. All that being said, I'm still trying to do interviews. Fuck that nigga talking about.
I'm still trying to lock in interview.
But let's do quick prediction. Let's do some predictions. Let's do some predictions. Chef Trez versus Eunice.
South.
I'm not mad at that. I think when you talk Chef Trez, you're talking about, again, like I always say, one of the most consistent battlers in the culture for years. I still think even though I know he's getting his flowers most recently now, universally, I still think he's one of the most underappreciated battlers that we have in this culture, because people forget classics like, again, when we talk about this volume, you talk about that Loso and Chef Trez, like, oh my God, bro, like what the fuck are we talking about? Like, he's had some of them ones, bro. Like, don't forget Chef Trez with the locks. Please don't forget Chef Trez with the locks.
Don't forget him with the locks.
Do not forget that man with the locks. But we already know who Eunice is. Obviously one of URL's newest gunners. Someone that we have watched kind of grow. No Diddy from the spaces into where he's, you know what I'm saying, battling hustle, battling chess. You know what I'm saying? Battling Rum Nitty. I mean, he's definitely made himself into a household name. One of the very few that has really been able to separate himself and be, I would say, he's the closest thing to a top tier that class has, for sure.
Nah, I can't debate that. I got 2-1 Chef though. Like I said, South.
Yeah, I don't think this is no more. I think we are past the point, or Eunice is past the point in time where, like, oh, this is a battle to see where he's at. Like that nigga is,
nah, he here. Nah, he here.
here. So like, yeah, welcome to the big leagues, my nigga. Like, we're gonna treat you like a regular ass battler. So here we go.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't gotta. Nah, you had your battles. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for you to, you know.
This is interesting. It's very interesting because you in the South. We know we at the URL headquarters in Orlando, but again, Eunice travels well. I would say his game travels very well. In this setting, though, I think Chef Trez might be a little bit more too experienced, and I also, because we've seen, I don't know.
You sound like you try to go to the other side, bro.
I want to for the conversation, but I can't lie. Like, Chef Trez is just one of them. Like, he's one of the very few battlers that I very rarely pick against. So I'm gonna go Chef Trez 2-1 in a very close battle, though. Jack Boy O Red.
I don't know. That's a can I say 2-1 either way?
No.
I can't say 2-1 either way.
No, you cannot, sir.
That's
I'll give you my prediction first. Here's my thing. Oh, Red, I like what you've done recently, but I don't believe it. I really feel like your voice is about to give out. I feel like the law of average is about to. Unless you pull up with the medicine ball, and I need you to have a medicine ball from Starbucks. I need you to have what's the vapors? I need to make sure you got I need you to come out there with some Vicks 44 on your chest. Make sure that your voice stays intact throughout all 3 rounds. That boy Jack Boy is gonna try to float on you. In a setting like this, that boy Jack Boy gonna try to make a statement. He already said, we already know who we got. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the interview, he got him, he got Av coming up, and he got True Foe coming up. He said he's gonna win all 3 of them. Jack said he gonna win all 3 of them. And it start with you already. You start with the Transformer. Now, again, I can't lie. Recency bias, you've been cooking. You know what I'm saying? You have figured out how to make your voice sustain all 3 rounds, though. And maybe you going second, you know what I'm saying? Second in the night is gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with the smoke and the drinking and everything else that comes with being at a battle rap event. But I just seen what Jack was able to do with A-Ward. Now that was late last year, but I also saw what you was able to do with Hustle. I think this is gonna be a very good battle. I think this is gonna be a little bit more performance than people think. I think people don't give credit to O Red when it comes to his performances and the ability to perform on a stage. But I got Jack 2-1 respectfully.
First off, he disrespectful to Old Red. Like Old Red wanted the king of the vines at one point in time. So let's not
Like he
act
wasn't
like
champion of the year at one point in time
yeah,
too.
like he was, and
I know the resume.
he's been showing very good glimpses of that fire. Oh, like I said, when you think of volume, you gotta put Old Red in there, right? This is why I wanted to say 2-1 either way, but you're not letting me get away with that. I'm a bad man. I still say I put 50-50. I can't put 50-50 though.
No.
I'm a go against the grain this one time. I'm a pick Old Reds.
I don't feel like you going against the grain. I think a lot of people are gonna pick Old Red in this battle. I think a lot of people, based off his experience, based off the performances given in this type of setting, based off again his veteranship. I understand why you would definitely pick Old Red in this battle. I'm not mad at anybody if they pick Old Red in this battle. I'm just gonna go what I feel is the hotter hand and the more consistent hand if we're talking the last 18 months. For me. Now I can say in the last 3 to 4 months, Old Red has definitely been putting on. But again, so is Jack. So like I'm not mad at you either way it go, but I got Jack 2-1 in this battle. Now again, this is the battle where I said Swamp. Yo back is against the wall in this battle. I don't care what you said. You lost to John.
Yeah.
Your last big battle, you lost to John. No, matter of fact, you lost to Capo. I think I got him losing to Capo. So, sir, I know you don't have the same type of love that you used to for battle rap. And I know you said you got 1 foot out the door. Here's the problem. Why you're battling with 1 foot out the door. These wins and losses still count against your resume. And this is one of them. I don't want to call you a gatekeeper, but this might be your first gatekeeper match.
It's not a gatekeeper. I don't want to call it a gatekeeper match.
A passing of the torch. Because if he's saying he about to retire, Kid Slade is definitely the next one up.
Oh, who you think on out drug bar?
Oh, we all doing a Fed case after this. We all about to get indicted. Don't get it confused.
Who going out drug talk who? You get what I'm saying?
See, I think Swamp is going to have the room.
Well, you ain't hold on. You ain't see that last show when that Slade did in that room, bro?
I think Slade. I think Swamp wins the battle, but I think Slade wins the war.
If I'm a bad man, I gotta pick who. I ain't gonna front. Some made me telling me to pick Slade, bro. Some made me telling me to pick Slade, bro. I fuck with Swamp, bro, but some telling me to pick Slade, bro.
I'm not mad at that.
It's just something in me that's like, I don't know. Like I said, last time I seen Slade outside in that setting, bro, he put on a show, bro, for real.
And I really feel like Slade is in the mentality like, my nigga, like I really should have been here 2 years ago. The way I feel about me, like I should have been here 2 years ago. I should, you know what I'm saying?
And he is very undeniable. Like he is undeniable, bro. Like even with that whole situation after that, he battled Suge. Like, bro, I mean, they really lose a step. You get what I'm saying? Like he really rapped.
But you also know how that shit was though. It didn't matter if it was real, if it was not. It was the fact that Tay Rock said it. Tay Rock is who he is, and people was rocking with it. Like Kid Slade at that point in time didn't have enough credibility. No disrespect to him, but he didn't have enough, not necessarily credibility. He didn't have enough notoriety, and his popularity was not enough to withstand Tay Rock saying this man's a snitch on a URL stage.
Nah, facts.
And if it wasn't for Piper Boy, and I don't know, I would love to do an interview with Kid Slade so I can ask him this. But if it wasn't for Piper, I think Piper Boy single-handedly saved that nigga career. If Piper Boy don't investigate and read the paperwork as he did, I understand that 3 Letterman, you know what I'm saying, did an interview with Kid Slade. You know what I'm saying? And salute the 3. That's you know what I'm saying, that's the OG. But at the same time, like that Piper Boy reading the paperwork, I feel like say that nigga career. Me personally. That being said,
I got Slade. I got Slade 2-1. Like I said, this is also one of the battle of the nights for me.
I think Swamp know that he needs he needs a very good showing on this battle. I mean on this card. I think he knows. I feel like he knows he needs to win this battle. Kid Slade is very dangerous right now. But I always say the most dangerous animal is a wounded animal. So I'm gonna go with Swamp 2-1 eggs.
I'm not mad with that. Don't ask me about this next one.
Oh no, we going there. What are you talking about? I'll ask you about the next one. We here. You said you don't want to talk about battle rap. Now we get the battle rap. Now you ain't got no opinion. That's crazy. Rum Nitty versus Mike P. Mike P coming off a great showing with Tay Rock. I know y'all don't want to say it, but some can make the argument he won the second and the third. Just saying.
The alien on redemption time, bro. Him and Preem did not go the way it was supposed to. I don't think he has any battles in between since then. I'm trying to think. No. I'm not gonna say he gonna smoke Mike P.
Mike P been on a little run right now too.
He has. Let me get there. But I feel like he gonna remind it, like, stop playing, like, bro. I'm tired. It's my last year. That last one was a little shaky, but this one, I'm getting this man up out here. The only thing is, Mike P been Mike P'ing, bro. I don't know if that's a pose, bro, but Mike P been Mike P'ing, bro. Like
he has found a rejuvenation in his battle rap career 100%.
Like
and niggas don't want to say it, but shout out to the Trenches, because ever since he been on the Trenches, he was looking crazy. Ever since he got on the Trenches, he been battling like he was really from the trenches. That's all I want to say.
He got the fire back. Nah, I was like watching him battling Rock last time. I was like, bro, even, battling somebody like Rock, he gonna pause, he gonna come with them long rounds. But he still really rap with Rock, bro. Like, he ain't take his foot off the gas, no nothing. He ain't pay attention to the crowd. He really rapped with that. Like, the Mike P that niggas loved him to be, bro, that's what he was. That's what he has been lately. So with this battle happening, I like, oh my God, bro. Like, I can't wait to see this one. Because I said Swamp and K-Slade, A-Ward and Fonz could be my battle. Mike P and Rum Nitty is my, like, official battle of the night. The other ones can fall in second and third, bro. But this one right here, I'm going to put the pressure on this one. This one, battle of the night, hands the fuck down, bro. Who I got winning? I got Rum Nitty.
I got Mike P.
I got Rum Nitty on the edge. Like, he gonna go to outer space. But Mike P gonna go to anime land and game land and whoop ass, bro. So
Mike P know he gotta go there. And he gonna have to go in that room too. With the people that's about to beat, you're gonna have to go there. Like, you thought you went there for Rock. Because my thing is this. You never want to say Rock is a warm-up battle. But it's also like, if you battling Tay Rock, but you got Rum Nitty afterwards. Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like the lesser of two evils. Like, you write your ass off for Rock, but you got to write your ass off for Rum Nitty. But I also think like the approaches are a little bit different.
Nah, I can't wait to, like I said, this is my battle tonight. I can't wait to see this one. This is gonna be a dog fight. Can Mike? I don't know. I don't even want to call it an upset, because at this point in time, Mike P is who Mike P is. This is what
anytime you beat Rum Nitty, it's an upset. I
But I
don't care
feel
who you are.
like
I don't care who you
even though Rum Nitty he be out of space, I feel like Rum Nitty can be beaten. I feel like Mike P can do it. That's why I don't want to call it an upset. You get what I'm saying? Like when Mike P was Mike P, boy, that boy was looking unstoppable, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the situation happened in the tournament. But then the Mike P, like you said, he went to the trenches, he got dirty, bro. Hands, everything, son. He got fucked up. Came out. I bet we here now. I'm so I don't want to call it an upset. I definitely think he can beat Rum Nitty. I gotta see it for it to actually happen. If it happens, which will be this Saturday, but I got Rum Nitty. That's it. That's it.
I'm not mad at that. So this next one, shout out Frank White. Frank. So I didn't even tell you. Frank asked. He definitely asked if I would pull up to his show and be on the show. Of course, he said if I pull up to the show, he only wants to talk about St. Louis battle rap. So we know where this is gonna go.
I
So
have
shout out to
nothing.
him. But I also told him, I said, well, if I'm pulling up to your platform, you got to pull up to mine. So we will be doing a Frank White interview sometime in the near future. But I also say this: the reason why I bring that up, I need y'all to understand this. I get that when y'all see A Ward, he has, you know what I'm saying, often than not, he might have a Tennessee Vols hat, he might have a Tennessee Vols t-shirt, windbreaker, sweatpants, tennis shoes, what have you. He's still from the Midwest. He is from Kansas City, Missouri. So him versus Fonz is a potential Midwest classic. You want to talk about somebody that's putting pressure on the battle? I'm putting pressure on A Ward and Fonz to be battle of the night. Because frankly, the Midwest needs something to talk about other than Averb. Let's just be for real. Like, we need something else. We need y'all to highlight the fact that we can actually rap in the Midwest right now, because our stock looking a little shaky right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? It's looking a little shaky from my standpoint. But I really do like this battle. It kind of feels like I'm glad this battle is actually happening on the URL. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a Midwest battle, you know how people say, oh, some battles need to be in their regions. I don't feel like this is a battle that necessarily needs to be in their region, because there's no long-standing gripe or issue that I know when it comes to A Ward and Fonz. They're just two of the biggest names that happen to represent the region. Super excited for this battle. Obviously, A Ward don't got much left on his resume to knock off. What we looking for now? A gnome in the Summer Madness?
Well, he did Gnome live. Was that Gnome? He make sure that was known. I want to say that was Gnome versus T-Top. That was Gnome.
So then we only looking for a Summer Madness
Summer. What
and a
that?
double impact.
A double impact to be crazy. No, that was Summer Madness. That was something that wasn't. That was Summer Madness. So he got to do a Gnome. Shit, this is a Gnome matchup right here.
No, no, it definitely is.
Who do I got?
Let's also remember, I know we talk about, you know what I'm saying, the ability to freestyle and rebuttal. We're not gonna act like Fonz ain't been working on the rebuttal game.
It's been shaky. It's been shaky though. It's been shaky. It's been shaky.
You working on it? He ain't perfected it. I said he was working on. Goddamn shit.
It's been shaky.
Niggas can't appreciate the journey for nothing these days.
This comes down to the coin flip. You get what I'm saying, son? This comes down to it will come down to the rebuttal game. But here's the thing. I hardly go against punchers, bro. I think you should know this very, very well. I hardly go against punchers. And Fonz is a puncher.
For sure.
In this generation, this time period, out of the new old niggas, bro, new young old niggas, Fonz is the new young old nigga, right? But he's one of the best punchers out of this newer class. You know what I'm saying? To try, to carry battle rap on. Ain't no fucking way I'm going against Fonz. I love Ward. I know Ward going Ward, bro. There's just no way. Cause when the landlord want his rent money, he show up and show out.
It's like, to your point, the last time we seen A Ward go up against like a legit puncher, like of a Fonz caliber was Av. You remember the Av and A Ward battle?
You know what? But I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him the excuse. He said, "Bro, it was hard as hell writing for Av because Av is a cool ass nigga, bro." He said it was hard.
So what? We saying Fonz is a lame? What we doing?
No. You know when somebody is such a good person, it's like, how do you? Because in battle rap, you gotta make the other person look bad. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's hard. He said it was hard to really come up with material for Av, bro, because Av is really a cool nigga, bro. I'm not saying this is gonna be the same situation with Fonz, but I know Av, you know Av. Av is really so. It's just certain people. It'd be hard to make material for.
Av don't necessarily piss you off when he talks.
Exactly, like he don't even.
Fonz be pissing niggas off when he be talking.
Like Av would just tell you like, word, but so that one was a little mishaps. This one, I ain't gonna front. Can we say he ain't lost the battle since being on URL? He beat Top. We got him. They got him. I mean, I ain't gonna front. Him and Jack was a great battle, a great back and forth.
I think that battle's way closer than they got it on the app.
It's close. It's close. It's debatable, but he ain't. But it's not no clear loser in that battle, bro. You could watch it and say Ward. You could watch it and say Jack. But I do know a lot of people did have Ward winning that battle. He has won his battles on the URL, bro. He ain't lose yet. Can Fonz be the one to end that streak, bro?
And let's not forget. I know April 4th is a while away, and you talking about Fonz, so we know he got plenty of time. But we ain't about to act like he ain't got the young God coming up.
He ain't got you.
We ain't about to act like he ain't got the young God coming up. Hey, you know how I feel about chess. You know I hold chess accountable.
But don't.
But we also know how chess get against these Christians.
But exactly. So with that, like I said, this also could be battle of the night.
He got Jazz the Rapper coming. He got a crazy little gauntlet coming up.
He definitely do. I don't know how you prep for all these battles. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing your numbers. Like I said, this could be battle of the night. Having Fonz chess and then is it Fonz? I think it's Fonz, Jazz, then chess.
Good luck.
I'd rather Fonz, chess than Jazz, bro. I don't know. I don't know. That's a crazy schedule. I do feel like he got a lot on his plate. I'm gonna go with Fonz. At the hands, I'm gonna go with Fonz 2-1.
I think I'm going with Fonz because he has so much on. It's one thing to do that with battlers like that every month. Battling every month is good when you battling like mid tiers and shit.
You going up against killers,
like nigga, and I know he gonna say he's done this before, but let's just say you beat all three of them. Let's say we can look back at the end of this and say you beat Fonz, you beat Jazz, and you beat Chess.
Now that's killer. That one alone, that middle one alone,
that carry weight. That's damn near like beating Moot.
But if you beat these other two, because they killers, and you get the
if they killers, then Jazz is a higher hitman.
Like this, she Liam Neeson from Taken. I find you. Look, word, good luck. All right, watch me do my numbers. Hey, he a bad man, but I got Fonz, bro.
No, I got Fonz. That strength of schedule is for me. You gotta show me. And I know your first punch you should be the freshest for. But I feel like Fonz also know like a win against A Ward right now means a lot. A lot. But shout out to both of them, like I said. Now we got the main event. Let's talk about this and wrap this thing up.
I feel like
The original Gunners.
The I don't want to say the original. The original. These first of all,
I
it
thought I
was
was your Gunner Smack.
they were
He can do
they,
it. He can do a remix of that shit too. Oh my god! Oh,
they
he come back and said, "I thought I was your
they
Gunner
were
Smack." I
both
had to go to
dangerous.
RBE.
They was both dangerous around that time period, bro. Mind you, we talking fresh off 106, bro. Like, don't it will did his numbers, bro. Rock was Rock been in the game, so I don't even want to go too much. Just know for this rematch to happen, it'll say he won his his look back from the first joint. So depending on how this one go, we could get a trilogy, my nigga.
Will.
We could get a trilogy, my nigga. Like we can get a trilogy. I'm not gonna lie to you. For this one, I don't know who the fuck next to Smack, but I'm on my Bow Wow shit, bro. I'm standing right there next to Smack. I'm on my back. I wanna cause this now mind you, when you take where they at now, they was the niggas back then. Where they at now?
Chef's kiss.
Like, and to tell me I gotta pick a winner? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna go with Will.
I got Will.
You got Will?
I got Will with confidence too. And
With
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
Tell
tell
me
you
why.
why.
Tell me why.
If I'm gonna hold Swamp accountable for shaky performances and underwhelming battles and shit like that, I gotta hold Ill Will. And motherfucker, you owe us.
Oh, so this a must. He getting his lick back,
this
bro.
is a and you returning to the URL nigga. If you go out on your return and get 30 by Tay-Rock, is it saying something to get 30 by Tay-Rock? Yes, because guess what? You can use a killer just like Rock. You not one of them where we just gonna let you off the leash and say you ain't never been there before or you shouldn't be comfortable in this setting. No. You are arguably the scariest man that hasn't been on URL in the last 3 years.
Besides Big K,
I said arguably.
Oh, okay.
Like you are a higher hitman in itself. You damn near. I don't want to single-handedly say that because you know what I'm saying. When you say you single-handedly put a company on your back, you're gonna piss off a lot of people. But fuck it, you single-handedly kept RBE afloat, nigga. When niggas was really talking about it. Now I will say this: you do got that 30 when you and Rosenberg Raw was battled. I always give Rosenberg Raw the credit. When y'all was battling for who was the flag bearer or RBE, he definitely put belt to ass.
But this is different. My man said he won his bro. Mind you, when you watch that battle back, now that battle was really fire, bro. But nigga, he gonna be on one, son. The thing is now, this is and 3 asked me this, right? It's Rock's rapping ability to rap long. I'm not gonna lie to you, Rock. Dumb that shit down, bro. Dumb, like you ain't gotta rap that long to win the battle, bro. Cause it's not even that Rock has dry spots, bro. It's the fact that some of the bars be okay. The other bars be fire. That he doesn't have dry spots. It's just that the bars be okay. Then you'll get to some fire shit. Then it be okay. You get to some fire shit. But then sometimes it's fire. Okay, fire. Okay, fire. It's like, bro, just compact that. Like we get it. The AMG mode. Like I don't want you to switch it up. We just saying, bro, 6-minute rounds in the small room.
What I think is gonna happen, he's gonna have to shorten up his rounds because Ill Will can say way more. Like Ill Will is not gonna punch with a Rock, but he can have just as many moments as Rock can.
Have just as many moments. That's why
he can have just as many moments, and I promise you, you're going to, because Rock is rapping with that fast cadence. it's going to be hard to remember. Like, he's going to have like really stand out punchlines in this battle to like stand out over the test of time. Because if Ill Will gets into that bag that we know he can get into that bag in, and he can get the jokey joke in, that's one thing that Tay Rock don't really do. Like, we seen him kind of do it every once in a while, but like Ill Will get into that joke. He joke your ass right out of the building quick.
Rock's that I don't want Rock. Like, Rock ain't the you've seen him outside. Like, Rock, like he be chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't be cracking too many jokes. Don't try to joke with Will, bro. Don't do that, bro. Just let
You
Will
stay
do
with the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
You get what I'm saying? I just, like I said, for this battle for sure, I don't want to say go back to old Rock, but all I'm saying is shorten the round, bro. Just make it more impactful in the shortened time span. I believe you could do that, especially with this battle, because to what you just said, that it will could have as many moments within 3 than Rock having as many moments in 6, bro. Pause if necessary. Like you said earlier, debatably, a lot of, like, some people did have Mike P second and third. You know what I'm saying? So if that's happening with Mike P, you know what can happen with it. And you can rap for 6 minutes, it will fuck you up in 3 minutes. So you're gonna have to show the people. But salute the Smack, salute the volume, salute to all the battlers.
Everybody be safe. Safe travels to and from Orlando.
Nah, super facts. I told my
How you feel
brother,
about no pay-per-views?
I feel like everything is being streamed now. Just a little backstory, like, the person that brought it to my attention was Beasley. When you look at like everything that's going on in the big media, like the Breakfast Club, I can't see the comment. The Breakfast Club.
No, I agree, and you don't.
The Breakfast. He said, "Yo, just know I agree and you don't." All right, cool. I see it. The Breakfast Club, like Fat Joe and Jadakiss, like everybody's getting the streaming deal, bro. And I to that, with it being, even if it's a pay-per-view, a lot of pay-per-views is going through streaming platforms like a Netflix, like a Paramount. You know what I'm saying? Those nature. I will say Battlerap has to get to that point where they can get a contract through a streaming service to where the pay-per-views is happening, because then you can't. I mean, you still gonna have bootleggers at the end of the day, but how you gonna bootleg Netflix, bro? I don't know how you bootleg Netflix. But y'all just, huh?
We know how to bootleg Netflix. I think how you bootleg.
I mean, I use somebody else's account. That's it. That's how we bootleg Netflix.
Or you can go on, or you can just FaceTime them.
All right.
Look, sorry, I know how to do it.
I mean, all right. So when I say, when I'm alluding to that, I'm basically saying, like, with Rap Grade, you can, niggas is like, you know what I'm saying. But y'all, Netflix is giving you the money already. You get what I'm saying? So you disperse that money how you disperse that money. Do the calculations and all that. But a lot of the podcasts and shit now are going through fucking streaming services, bro. So no pay-per-views, nigga, unless you're going on Twitch or you going for a contract deal with one of these big platforms. I could be cool with it, but I feel like we've also already been stripped from YouTube, bro. Like, especially for the URL, the app is there. I get it, niggas not making that much money off YouTube when they drop battles. But for the niggas who, because a lot of niggas is URL babies. They only watch URL. So it's like, they be like, I don't know what's going on. Mind you, it's other platforms for them to watch, but they don't know what's going on unless they know somebody that covers it. But we already been stripped of YouTube. To strip a pay-per-view, you gotta find a way to stream it, bro. Hands down. You gotta find a way to stream it.
To me, I get, you know what I'm saying? It's $8, you know what I'm saying? And it's $8 a month. Is it hurting my pocket every month to pay $8 a month? No, it's not. But it's also like, bro, you know how much more time in a day it takes to watch individual battles versus if I could watch one event? And it's crazy. It's crazy that I say that, But you also know, like, especially for me, like I work in the school settings. I'm in concrete. I got concrete around me, four walls. You know what I'm saying? All points of the day, Monday through Friday, pretty much. So for me, like, I only get in service in certain areas, and when I'm not at work, I don't usually have time to watch battle rap once I'm not at work. You know what I'm saying? Regular life
Well,
after that.
your life is super busy. Nah, an event versus dropping event take up my whole day though, because I gotta clear the schedule. So I'm not mad at because it's really an hour. Like you said, if you at work,
But it
that's
don't give it. I think I'm sorry to cut you off. So you're right. To your point, it's more convenient to watch VODs, but this is what I would say. We lose the organic conversation that comes from when the community or culture watches an event together.
I can agree with that because it's really you on at that point is you gotta be there. If you're not there, you don't know until it should drop. But then that's just when you go to the interviews that's happening outside and seeing what's going on.
But everybody's not, and like you to the point is everybody's not watching the battle at the same time. So like, yeah, you might have somebody that goes to the interview the same day that the battle comes out, but they don't watch the actual battle until 3 days after they've done the interview, and most everybody then talked about the battle and did a recap and all this other shit. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It's too much freedom. It's almost like you want to herd the cattle at some point. Like you want to get us all to this meeting point so we all can drink the water at the same time and then have us, you know what I'm saying, walk away thirsty with smiles on our faces versus, you know what I'm saying, we got 7 people drinking the water now, then 30 people drinking the water now, then 2, then 1, then 17. It's just
I
like
will say like when it came to pay-per-views after the event, it was like you could go live, interact, blah 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 blah. You had that back then too. The thing about back then though is that one, it wasn't oversaturated, and two, when niggas if you didn't watch the pay-per-view and you had to wait till the battle drop, you actually had to wait. So when the battle dropped, and then on the bloggers aspect, when niggas did recaps, niggas watched because one, niggas had to wait, and two, if the battle was really like that, you wanted to. All right, let me see what niggas is how they feeling about this. You get what I'm saying? But in the day and age now where you got an event this week and an event next week, I mean, just give me a pay-per-view to where people like us can sit here and recap right then and there. And if we feel like doing individual recaps for battles, then we do. Like I said, you gotta find a way around that. Like you can't just not do pay-per-views. You gotta, like I said, get a deal with somebody
it's gonna be very hard to push the culture forward if we're not all watching the same thing and talking about the same thing at the same time.
at the same time. So, like I
Like
said,
that,
that's
and like when you talk about sports, that's what makes sports so great. It's the conversation piece that comes from it because everybody's watching the Super Bowl, everybody's watching the playoff game, everybody's watching Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, Friday night high school lights. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. This sports is just it's again, it's that like it's culture driven. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the more and more, this is why I say battle rap is not a culture, it's a community. Because again, when we start talking culture versus community, I think of it more as a community because we do our own thing. This is not a culture where we move unified.
two things could be true.
That nigga said shit.
I had to pull a car, bro. Two things could be true, bro. The thing is, and I got and this is for everybody across the board. You know what I'm saying? I can't say predominantly smack because URL is such a big platform in the battle rap community. But at some point, I see you piece it up with KOTD, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At some point, I don't know. Adam playing around. He looking like he wanna. You know what I'm saying? He looking like he wanna jump back in the waters, bro. I feel like at some point, this is also to the scheduling aspect as well. T-Top, you just asked me, was I going to be in the Carolinas? I'm not going. I'm going to be real. Your car better than Calico's right now, respectfully. and it's cost efficient. You know what I'm saying? Kind of go there, come back. Y'all gotta figure out the scheduling as well. Like I gotta come together as a whole. I understand everybody doing their own leagues and da da da. Let if you want the G leagues to prosper, let the G leagues prosper. But there needs to be an official NBA, bro. That's it. Like a KOTD.
Or there needs to be a master schedule that everybody follows. Like it's not even
Something. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody has to work together to make it work.
It could be as simple as okay, you take the top 4 leagues in Battlerap, whatever. You have those owners sit down and everyone pick 4 events. Those 4 events, pick your date. Nobody can touch those dates. And everybody work around, like, and then anything that happens in between, if it happens, that's cool. But again, these prominent, the Summer Madnesses, the Chrome anniversary cards, the Trenches anniversary cards, you know what I'm saying, the max out, all of those, the no cuts, the you know what I'm saying, the BMF, all of those have signature events where those dates are untouched. Anything after that is just happenstance, but we know these dates, these events are for you to really, you know what I'm saying, maximize your fucking spotlight. It ain't, again, this shit is not fucking difficult, but the problem is this culture, this community is too ego driven. It's too, I need to get mines. I can't elevate them somebody else that's doing the same thing as me because I don't want them to shine brighter than I am.
Can we say
all this shit is a revolving door?
What's that saying? There's too many Chiefs, not enough Indians, bro. At the end of the day, everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? What they say, everybody can eat. Everybody can eat. Everybody just gotta come to the table and make it happen so this can prosper. I'm not the one to complain. I'm the one to sit here and say, what are we doing? What can we do to make this happen? You know what I'm saying? But